In this tutorial, I'll do a quick overview on how the Visual Composer drag and drop editor works. So I'm going to add a new page. You can either use a back-end editor or a front-end editor. I'll show you both quickly. So I'm going to start with the back-end editor. Use the plus sign to add a new element to your page. I would recommend that you always start by adding a row. A default container is just a basic row. You have many options here, so you can have a parallax background image container. So this is like a parallax row with the parallax effect. A static background, a full width container, a slider display. So if you're going to add a slider to your page, you'd use the slider display, or a video background. So we're just going to quickly use a default container. You can set the background color, or if you set two colors, you can get a gradient effect. So I'm just going to use a basic gray. You can also set the paddings of the top and bottom of the container. And we go into some of these other tutorial options for one-page identifiers, row separators in other tutorials. So once you have your row laid out, you want to add content to this row. So actually, I'll just show you quickly. If I publish this now, and view the page, all we've really done is set up the row container. So this is our default row with a gray background. Now we're going to add content to this. So you'd hit the plus sign to add content. These are all the elements from Visual Composer that you can add to the page. If you want ones that are exclusive to the Skyline theme, click Skyline Elements at the top. And these are elements that we created specifically for the Skyline theme. So if I want to add, say, some header text, you can set the size. Adding elements, it's pretty straightforward. You just follow the directions for each of the elements. It's very straightforward. Save changes, update. And there's our Hello World header. Again, if we want to add an image to the same row, we can just quickly add an image. Again, your options are all very straightforward. You can add a caption. If we want the style, we can set the style of the image. We're going to leave it on original. On click, you can have it open in Lightbox, or go to a link, or do nothing. The alignment can be set, the width, and border color is optional as well. So I'm just going to save this, update. And again, there's our image that we added. You can also set your columns. So you create your row first, and then this icon over here allows you to select preset columns, or you can set custom columns. So say we wanted a 3-column layout, we can select this. It'll now create 3 columns, and then you can add content to each of the columns. So again, if we wanted to add something here, say an icon box, refresh. And this new element should be in the middle of the page, so I added it to the second column. So again, it's very easy to add content to the page and build your site.